Previously on danocan.com. So now to try something that I have been wanting to do for almost 15 years, and that's come to the Rumsey Cemetery to see if we can find the grave of Sam Leung, the namesake of Sam's Saloon. Find a Grave did not have a location, it did not have a photo, but we know Sam died in 1971, so we're going to use that as our clue and see what we can find. 1944, yeah, this section's too old. I think we need to focus over here. Well, we're still hunting. Come out wherever you are, Sam. I don't think is going to be right, but you never can tell. After we've looked in all the places that we know it's not, all that's left is the places we don't think it could be. Well, we gave it a good shot. With 8 of us searching, I think we've looked at every headstone in this place. We could not find it. So that's how we got here. The search for Sam Leung of Sam's Cafe in Rowley. Now, ironically, it's actually pizza night in Rowley, but we're not going. Instead, we're hanging out at the Rumsey Cemetery, and we are going to make our second attempt to find the grave of Sam Leung. Now, I'm cheating a little bit, and I'll explain why and how. After our last failed attempt, I decided to reach out to the Starland County Cemetery office, and I actually got a really speedy response from a lady who gave me a map of the Rumsey Cemetery with all the plots laid out and told me exactly where Sam's plot is. So based with that knowledge and armed with that information, we're back. And this time, I have a feeling we're going to be more successful. Unless his grave is unmarked, we're not sure yet. You get to discover it along with us. So you'll never be able to see this map on the phone, but it looks like he is in, I don't know if it's plot A or section A or something like that, and then 9 and 40. So I think second section, if I'm reading the map right, is just over this direction. So here's Robert and Margaret Sinclair. And so that's allowed me to quickly pinpoint our location on the map. So Sam should be down this way. So Emily was just saying that it's surprising he's out here because this appears to be a bit of a newer section, and Sam died in 1972. So, with any luck, we should be...
Must be unmarked.
This is Bill...
Wanacott.
Okay, I'm going to check the map and see where Bill is in relation to Sam. Just trying to get the lay of the land. I'm looking for Steens or Wilsons or Olmsteads. Okay, here's Steen. Let me look at the map here. Okay, you know what? We missed it somehow, so let's go right back to the beginning and start again. We have Robert and Margaret Sinclair. Then we should have Anita Sinclair, Sandberg, Marshall. Now here's maybe where we have a reserved plot. Then McNaughton. Then the Griffiths. Ernest Steen, Frank Dunbar. Okay, then there's a reserved plot. The Attridges. Stella and Robert Richmond, okay. Sheena Lynn Steen. So we're here. I guess he's not all the way at the end. Ernie Steen is reserved. And Emily just pointed out, here we go. Somehow, we overshot it. I mean, it's a little bit faded, but it's very readable. I am not sure how we missed this the first time. It'll be kind of fun. I'll have to go back at the video and see where we, how close we came and just didn't spot it.
Missed it by that much.
And we know Sam ran his cafe, butcher shop, and store from basically the post-World War II era, like 1947, right up until the late 1960s. So he didn't live very long after he closed down and left Rowley. Has a really nice concrete border here that's been kind of getting a little bit overgrown. So yeah, we're not sure. We're assuming he didn't have any family. There's no one else with the same name or buried near him anywhere. But he's here in the shadow of these trees. And I don't know, you won't be able to see it on the video, but when you're out on the highway and you look down, you can still see where the old rail line went, and you can still see the Rowley grain elevators off in the distance on the horizon. So Sam's essentially still within line of sight of his old saloon. Well, it wasn't really a saloon when he ran it, but of his old business, if you will, in Rowley. And if you believe some of the stories that some of the old-timers have told us on previous pizza nights, Sam still spends a lot of time in his old business in Rowley. The one story we were told about was how two beers basically picked themselves up off the shelf behind the bar and levitated over and plunked themselves down on the bar. So believe what you will, Sam may still be slinging drinks in Rowley. Not sure if the people who are partaking in pizza night tonight are having any Sam experiences, but the odds are more that he's there than he is here. So this is good. You'll remember in the last video I mentioned that there were no photos of his grave on Find a Grave. So now we can remedy that and get these uploaded. So probably going to be a bit of a shorter video this round, but from the Rumsey Cemetery, we'll see you in the next video. This must be one of them newfangled do-it-yourself cemeteries. Shovels there, just find a spot and start digging.